At shooting guard, Tim Hardaway Jr. At power forward, Tobias Harris. At forward, Asar Thompson. At center, Jalen Duren. At guard, Cade Cunningham. The head coach of the visiting team is J.B. Bickerstaff. And now, please welcome your New York Knicks. At forward, at 6'4", number 3. At guard, at 6'6", number 25, Mikal Bridges. At forward, 6'7", number 8, O.G. Anunoby. At guard, at 6'2", number 11, at center, at 17. Number 32, Karl Anthony Towns.
TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Taking a look at some numbers here for Jalen Brunson.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
A look at the Pistons starting group. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cunningham is out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's O.G. Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. Brent, we're deep into the season now. Who do you see as the favorite to win it all?
Well, tough, BA, to do any predicting at this point. You want to see the matchups and how those things play out. But, man, there are some elite teams right now that are salivating at the opportunity to compete come playoff time.
Now here's Brunson. Out to the right wing. Outside Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Towns a screen on Harris. Hart from long range. The rebound by Detroit. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
And Allie LaForce spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Allie.
I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And that's some force coming from your 6'7", 6'8" point guard. That's tough to stop.
Bridges outside. Brunson against Cunningham. Towns a screen on Cunningham. And here's Brunson from the arc. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Back to Cunningham. Knocks down the 18-footer.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Bridges outside. Outside Brunson. And the three off target. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Thompson. Duran with it. Covered by Towns. Duran against Anunoby. Here's Cunningham. Towns with a rebound.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Screen by Bridges. Brunson passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
4.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
In that game, I love their mentality. They were focused on getting to the free throw line a lot and shooting a great percentage from there.
Oh, they did. You can get to the line all you want, but it doesn't really mean much if you can't hit your free throws. And they were rock solid at the stripe.
And the first one at the line is good. With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, B.A. The way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson. It's a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky?
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And here are the top shooters at the point guard position in this year's freshman class. Jalen Brunson, 4th.
There are just some fantastic shooters on that list. You love point guards who have great touch as well as the patience to wait for good looks.
Well, it's about taking smart shots and playing with great control. And that smart shot selection coupled with tremendous pure shooting, that's got them on the top of the list.
Now here's Harris. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. There's Cunningham with a 3. Towns with a rebound. New York has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Bridges.
Well, the paint is where Hart does a lot of damage. He'll finish in there at close range.
Cunningham finds Harris. Back to Cunningham. Over Brunson. And again, no good by Detroit. New York leading by 4. Now Anunoby. Good on the shot.
Excellent focus from Anunoby. Wasn't going to let that bump get to his head.
Knicks lead 10-4.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And there's the screen. Here's Harris. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Towns a screen on Hardaway. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Cunningham outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 6.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. It's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You look at New York. Right now, they rank third in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason. And check it out, the Pistons, 3 spots down.
Right now for Detroit, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
And it's blocked.
Anytime you put the ball up near Duran, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Pistons trail by 10.
Knicks lead 18-8.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Right side, Schroeder. Bridges against Beasley. Harris, a screen on Bridges. Beasley for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And he can be pretty consistent out there, so the defense is going to have to force Beasley off the line.
Brunson against Schroeder. Outside Achua. Pass to Towns. Back to Achua. Just 5 to shoot. Brunson against Schroeder. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
It's tipped and stolen by Brunson. Here we go, all alone. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Hardaway, the pass to Schroeder. Duran against Hart. 5 to shoot. Pass to Harris. There's the triple. And the Pistons, another 3.
Well, early in his career, defenses challenged Tobias Harris to take this shot. Now they don't want him to, for good reason.
Now here's Achua. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. Towns passes to Brunson. It's deflected. And the Pistons pushing it up now. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Beasley.
Well, don't want to body him up. He's just too fast as Schroeder's able to get it done.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. The Knicks have gone 7 of 16 so far. Here's Bridges. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Bridges hits them both. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Knicks leading by 4. And here's Hart. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Here's Achua. Got a hand on it.
And that length of Duren enables him to deliver an emphatic denial.
Detroit has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Hardaway, the pass to Duren. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Mikal Bridges, and it's 6-10. Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
McBride, he's checked in for New York. Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. Holland comes in for Hardaway. The free throw drops for Duren. Well, Brent, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23 straight. One bright spot, however, was Jalen Duren.
Well, the bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again. So let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Duren did have some moments. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20 years of age. So sky is still the limit for this young, big, physical player. That's a tough distance to master, but Brunson making that mid-ranger look good.
Duren with a screen on Brunson. Pass to Duren. Here's Beasley. Driving inside. Off with the layup.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Now here's McBride. Defense is right there. Brunson against Schroeder. And it's Brunson missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Duren. Now Beasley. Stewart, a screen on Brunson. Beasley against Brunson. Beasley misses. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. It's a three-point game. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
They kept the game close, but made a lot of mistakes. And we heard about it from the coaching staff afterwards.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustment. So we'll see tonight if they do. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Pistons trail by 5. Outside Schroeder. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Now here's Achua. Still no points. A minute 6 left to play in the first. And there's the rejection.
But Stewart hustling over. He saw that shot coming, and he was there for the taking.
And some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Hart. And Payne is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. 1:03 left in the first quarter. 4 on the clock. Unloads. New York, no good that time either.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Schroeder laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Now just a 1-point New York lead.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Robinson a screen on Schroeder. Bridges outside. Takes a 3. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. 27 seconds left in the first quarter here. Schroeder passes to Beasley. Hits the trifecta. Beasley's got his second bucket on the night.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter. Beasley, with the feet set, knocks it in.
Bridges against Thompson. Bridges with it. Achua with a screen on Thompson. For 3, Bridges sinks the tray. Bridges has got 9.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Mikal Bridges has been on display for New York, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Miles McBride is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Achua. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. He was all alone on that one. 9 points in the game.
Yeah, that's one of the things Beasley is known for. He's a catch-and-shoot guy.
Bridges against Thompson. Robinson a screen on Thompson. Now here's Bridges. Defense right on him. Fires from way outside. A rebound by Detroit.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Thompson outside. This one for 3. Achua with a rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Payne. And he parries his first look. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates. And it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Here's Holland. Achua defending. Holland gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Robinson a screen on Thompson. For 3, Bridges. They get it again. Outside Payne. Lays it up and banks it in. Payne's got 4 points this quarter.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Stewart. The 3 is up. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. The shot comes out. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Count it. Beasley's got 11 points.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
McBride passes to Payne. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Beasley for 3. And he gets it back. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Achua passes to McBride. Left side, Payne. Pass to Achua. 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder with a rebound. The Pistons leading. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Holland. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. For New York, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Payne, a screen on Thompson. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the official.
You got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And some changes here for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Achua. And it's Anunoby in for Payne. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Isaiah Stewart.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Detroit leading by 4. Now here's Sasser. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And, guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one, seriously put on a passing clinic.
Bridges outside. Puts up a 3. Counted from distance. Bridges has got 12 points.
So far, the defense has not learned much from the lessons Mikel is teaching them.
Now here's Sasser. McBride covers. Beasley outside. Launches a 3. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Brent, almost your ideal shooting guard. Malik Beasley doesn't try to do too much.
The biggest thing, BA, is the turnover percentage that he's led the league in. Malik Beasley just simply doesn't give up the ball. He makes good, steady decisions, shoots the ball at a high clip. So that kind of reliability, that's what he's paid for.
Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
The Pistons lead by 4. Now Sasser, yet to see a basket. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Down low, here's McBride. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And now just a 2-point Pistons lead.
The coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Here's the pick. Beasley for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
They seem to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Robinson in the post. He's against Reed. Rebound Detroit.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with. Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Fade away. Bridges misses. The Pistons lead by 5. And here's Fontecchio. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Inside. Beasley, that's good. Beasley's got 21.
Usually don't have to give excuses for Beasley to score. Now he's going to look for more opportunities.
Screen by Robinson. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Sasser outside. Pass to Beasley. Back to Sasser. The three. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Anunoby. And that one is stuffed right through.
You get north to south with OG, and he's going to go all the way.
For Detroit, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Pass to Fontecchio. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Reed with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Fontecchio, the pass to Reed. Stewart inside, covered by Towns. And there's a 3-second violation. And here's who's been leading the league in rebounding over the past month. Karl Anthony Towns, fourth.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
And some changes here for New York. Achua's checked in for Robinson. Shamet comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. Knicks trail by 3. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. New York making a switch here.
For your Knicks City Dancers, let me hear you once again.
Here's Towns. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Here's Kolek. Good D by Hardaway. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Pistons. 3-point lead. Pass to Cunningham. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and hard work and the proper focus. This guy is capable of big, big things.
The first free throw is good. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Well, you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Right side, Brunson. Achua with a screen on Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Brunson inside with the finish.
Brunson making the right call. The pick and roll gets him totally set up.
Harris outside. Thompson outside. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by McBride. Knicks trail by 3. Oh, Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Detroit.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
First one falls for him. And the Knicks making a change here. Hart's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Detroit has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. It's stolen by Hart. Fast break, New York jumps up, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I love how hard Hart is fighting on plays like that, taking the extra contact.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true, though. This guy's a fantastic competitor, plays with energy on both ends, and it's infectious for his teammates.
Mikal Bridges checked in for McBride. That one drops. He ties it up. The Pistons have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Hardaway finds Thompson. Here's Cunningham. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
A good eye from the mid-range. It's part of what makes Cunningham so dangerous.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Duran. And Brent, 2 of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Asar and Amin Thompson.
These guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Asar came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he might have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball.
And the first one at the line is good.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
Both free throws good from Brunson. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Thompson, a screen on Brunson. There's Cunningham with a 3. They grab their own miss. Duran finds Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Cunningham looking it over. Over Brunson. With the second effort. And it's Cunningham missing. New York has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Powerful take from Cunningham.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. And we've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Shots good by Hart.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Cunningham. 12 points for him. Harris outside. Duran with a screen on Hart. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Duran.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duran makes for an easy target on the lob.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson for three. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Cunningham. Brunson with a double team. Duren, the pass to Cunningham. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Towns. Over to the wing. Leaps for it, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Out to Bridges. Takes the 3. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, been added to the list.
Cunningham takes the contact.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Can't get it to drop. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Knicks leading by 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The Detroit Pistons finding themselves in a closely contested game.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch.
Especially for those of us who are brought up playing the game this way.
All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
You look at Detroit, they're playing up to expectations. Maybe they like to be doing more than that, but I think they're ready to make some noise in the playoffs. That's when you turn up.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, it's been quite a game for Malik Beasley.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Tim Hardaway is out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Cunningham outside for the lead. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Hart passes to Brunson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
That one misses. And he sinks the second. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Pass to Duren. To the inside. Here's Hardaway. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hardaway's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, mixing it up inside. And I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
Here's Brunson to the middle. Out to Bridges. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Shoots off the step back. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Brunson's got 14.
Brunson plays with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Pass to Duren. Back to Cunningham. And here's Duren. For three, Hardaway drains the triple. Hardaway's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
Brunson is doubled. Oh, stolen by Harris. Bridges against Harris. It's Bridges on the wing. 19 points in the game. Yep, that one goes. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Hardaway against Bridges. From 8 feet away. Nice D from Bridges.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Towns a screen on Cunningham. Here's Brunson. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And now a 3-point Knick lead.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Cunningham against Brunson. With a step back. Nice touch by Cunningham inside.
Yeah, some retro action from Kate Cunningham, the mid-range J.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Hardaway against Bridges. From down in the low post, it goes. Bridges has got 23.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
And let's take a moment to call out some of the top defenders in the rookie class. You look at Thompson, active hands. He's second in the NBA in steals.
You just love the effort he puts in on defense. Rare to see a rookie who can disrupt offenses like him.
Pass to Cunningham. Now Thompson, back to Cunningham. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Now here's Harris. Drills it from deep. Harris has got 8.
You look at combo forwards that can help you provide some spacing out there. Harris right now spotting up and hitting.
Brunson passes to Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
65.
Thompson against Bridges. And here's Cunningham outside. And it's New York with a rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Brunson. Oh, the physicality of Brunson.
That takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
Duren with it. Out to Harris. Hardaway on the wing. Down low. Here's Cunningham. Shot goes. Cunningham with the grit.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play. Cunningham
against Brunson. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. Outside Hart. From behind the arc. Hardaway grabs the board. Pistons trail by 3. Over Towns. And Detroit again with a bucket.
Hardaway Jr.
New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And they double up Brunson. Bridges outside. Towns a screen on Hardaway. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 6 in the quarter.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Cunningham outside. Outside Hardaway. No good. That would have tied it. Knicks leading by 3. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Drops in the 3. Bridges has got 28 points for the game.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Cunningham outside. Spins. Bridges on the double. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Achua's checked in for New York. Beasley's checked in for the Pistons. Schroeder comes in for Cunningham. Duren finds Thompson. Beasley with a screen on Hart. Shot clock at 6. Beasley left side from outside the arc. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Bridges. Achua with a screen. Bridges misses. Detroit has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Harris, a screen on Hart. To the paint. Harris's shot is good. Now just a 1-point New York lead.
Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
For 3, Bridges. And the 3-pointer goes. Bridges has got 12 points in just the second half.
He's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Schroeder against Brunson. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Brunson passes to Towns. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And Towns can make this shot in his sleep. It's something the defense must guard closely.
74.
Harris outside. Thompson outside. Back to Beasley. Launches a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
74.
Brunson against Schroeder. Will it go? Nails it from beyond the arc. Schroeder's got 9 points.
That plays a great depiction of what you get with Dennis Schroeder. He's got great confidence.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Duren. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Throws it up high. Duren in the post. Towns on him. Out to Schroeder. Beasley with a screen on Brunson. And here's Schroeder outside. The rebound by Bridges.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 4 rebounds now. Crosses over, and he sinks the layup. He's got 12.
Banging around, trying to move guys around defensively. Tobias Harris showing he's got a little bit working tonight.
Pass to Hart. Outside Achua. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his 3rd foul of the game. For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's McBride in for Hart. Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Holland comes in for Thompson. And New York has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Brunson passes to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
These bigs can really put some force on the rim. Achua falls directly in that category.
79.
Stewart outside. Pass to Schroeder.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Beasley outside. Inside. 5 on the clock. Duren with the bucket.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Here's Bridges. He's got 34. With the floater. Rebound Detroit. Duren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pistons trail by 4. Outside Schroeder. It's Beasley on the wing. Off target from 3-point range. New York has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent. And lately, he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, B.A., fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots. It's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
Here's Holland. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Beasley. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Here's Schroeder. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Schroeder's got 11.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Brunson passes to McBride. Robinson, a screen on Beasley. McBride. No good from outside. The Pistons trailing. Beasley outside. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Beasley for the lead. He's off on that one. Mikal Bridges has been on display for the New York Knicks. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got OG Anunoby. Precious Achua is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Payne in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Towns against Stewart. Towns passes to Payne. Can't cash it in from close range. Pistons shooting it at 52%. Sasser outside. Pass to Holland. Back to Sasser. Here's Holland. Beasley for three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Payne with it. Here's the three. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Well, there aren't a ton of these guys, but a high-energy big. That's the nature of Precious Achua.
87-83.
Sasser outside. Pass to Holland. Back to Sasser. Fontecchio with a screen. Here's Beasley. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Payne finds Anunoby. Towns outside. The three. He drops it from range. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
Knicks lead 90.
Beasley with it. Stewart outside. Pass to Sasser. The three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Achua.
For your New York Knicks, number 23, Mitchell Robinson.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Now Fontecchio from downtown. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Right side Payne. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Waters checked in for the Pistons.
One shot.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Now here's Sasser, defended by Payne. Stewart, the pass to Fontecchio. Here's Waters, pass to Holland. Shot clock at 5. Stewart, a screen on Towns. Holland for three. And it's New York with a rebound. Now the Knicks with it. They've gone on an 8-0 run. McBride with it. Here's Towns. Nails the baby hook. And the Knicks lead by 12.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Now here's Sasser, defended by Payne. This one for three. And again, the Pistons missing.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Brett, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
First free throw is good. Achua's checked in for New York. Josh Hart comes in for McBride. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Fontecchio outside. Pass to Cunningham. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Cunningham, close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys. How mobile he is. Love him attacking in this mindset.
First one falls.
And Cunningham with that #1 selection, lots of expectations for him. So a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at. But he's got a great work ethic, and he's going to give you his best effort every night.
And Detroit making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
The #1 pick in the 2021 NBA draft. Cunningham is a tall PG with an incredible skill set.
Here's Hart. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 14.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Sasser outside. Pass to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like how Cunningham just refuses to settle on the play. He gets his shot off and then gets himself fouled.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
And I feel like there's been an old-school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Bridges comes in for Achua, and Brunson is subbed in for Payne. And he can't hit the second. Knicks leading by 13. Here's Bridges. An easy 2 on the layup. Bridges has got 17 points here in the second half.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Hardaway on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. And here's Harris outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound #7 tonight. Here's Brunson. Comes up empty down low. Pistons trail by 15. Outside Hardaway. Harris outside. Hardaway with a screen on Brunson. Harris with the drive. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Well, Harris getting into the body of the defender and then finishing strong.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. It's tipped. Now here's Harris. Pass to Duren. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Bridges. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Brunson. No good that time. Some solid defense from Stewart.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Pass to Hardaway. There's Cunningham with a 3. Oh, the range of Cunningham.
Yeah, Cade, hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
Outside Hart. Outside Robinson. Now Bridges. He takes it in. And the layup is good off the glass. Bridges has got 38 points.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Now Cunningham. Duran with a screen on Brunson. And here's Cunningham outside. Another three for Detroit.
After not having a three during the first half, he's made two now this second half, and he looks hungry for more.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. New York making a switch here. Towns is checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Thompson's checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie.
Something about the little guy willing to stick his nose in there. Brunson gets his team going with that kind of play.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Brunson. And so he's able to get one of two. And Harris has got the ball here for Detroit. Pass to Cunningham. And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Bridges. 16 feet out. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Brunson's got 10 points here in the second half. Pistons trail by 12.
94.
And here's Hardaway. Duran with a screen on Bridges to the inside. And the dunk by Duran.
And this is why the offense involves Jalen Duran in screen and rolls, showing off his great mobility.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. The three is up. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Thompson, no good. New York leading by 10. Brunson passes to Bridges. Towns on a screen. Pass to Hart. Towns with the ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Duran.
Can't afford to leave the ground if you're the defense, and that's when Towns can really hurt you.
Line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
And so Towns nails them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to Duran. Over Towns. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Duren doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Bridges with it, now guarded by Harris. Bridges outside. Sinks it from distance. Bridges has got 41.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Brunson against Cunningham.
Jalen Brunson. Second personal foul. 4th team foul. Cade Cunningham at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Cunningham. Good on both. Knicks leading by 13. Harris passes to Cunningham. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Anunoby, defended by Thompson. They double him with Harris. Kicks it out Towns. From deep. Outside Brunson. Outside Hart. Brunson against Cunningham. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Harris. Cunningham outside.
2 minutes.
Bridges against Harris. Hardaway, the pass to Duren. Buries the 7-footer. Duren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Brunson against Cunningham. Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely. Over Cunningham. Brunson misses. And Harris has got the ball here for Detroit. Cunningham outside. A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Towns a screen on Cunningham. Here's Brunson. And the layup falls. Brunson's got 12 points in just the second half.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Knicks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And with this win, they will now have 52 victories for the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Mikal Bridges.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Anunoby. Good D by Harris. And here's Hardaway. Pass to Cunningham. And we've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Hart passes to Bridges. Hart with a screen on Hardaway. Back to Hart. Clock at 6. And it's all from three-point range. Gets the three ball to go. And so it's New York winning this one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Mikal Bridges.